Wow, Sunlight, you need to chill, homie. Oh my god, how am I supposed to make a video like this? I don't think that changed anything, did it? No, what is this, dude? I just want to make a video. Wow, I sounded kind of weird then. Never mind, dude. Let's cut that out of the video. Probably not. Oh my god. Bro, what is this? I guess we're going with it. This light, this is what we're gonna need to scoot over. What? How do I fix this? I closed the blinds, but they're still coming through. I don't know what to do. But yo, what is up, YouTube? It's Taylor, and today I have a new video for you guys. Today, we're gonna be talking about me moving out, why I haven't moved out, or why I moved out, moved back in, what's just going on with my life, because that's really what I do. I just come on this channel and talk about random stuff that really I don't know why anybody watches, but you do. So I'm here. Let's do this. No, this thing's just gonna bother me. I have to find out why the blinds aren't closed and why sunlight's getting through them. So before we do get into that part, this video is sponsored by Viper Cameras. They went ahead and sent me out their Snap PT camera, and what it is, it's a super awesome, it's like a smart camera. You can control it completely from your phone, no matter where you're at, as long as your phone is connected to, as long as you have some type of internet connection on your phone, you can check it on your phone, which is super sick. And that's a huge part about, you know, like moving out and moving out on your own, because I know a bunch of my followers, you know, you're in high school, you're going off to college, you're about to move out, you're either going to move into a dorm, you're going to move in an apartment by yourself. And that can be super scary, and you know, even if you're in, you know, like a good part of town like I'm, where like, you know, I'm not necessarily, you know, where like I leave the doors off my Jeep all the time, I'm not really worried about that someone's going to go out there and steal my stuff. However, having a camera out there to, you know, watch the job at all times, because you just never know what's going to happen. You're also not going to be home all the time, and you just never know what happens. So having a home security camera, whether if it's one camera or it's 10 cameras around your whole house, that's super sick. The camera, they went ahead and sent me, I should be going over somewhere on the screen right now while I talk. It works great at night. It can work outside as well. It can work inside, and really can just work good in all conditions. It's a camera that really, you know, it's a camera that's really good for anybody who, you know, is not trying to break the bank and spend thousands of dollars on a full home security system, when you can literally get just one of these, or you can get a couple of these for, you know, half the price of what you could get, you know, a whole system for it, and you can check every single one off your phone. And actually through the app, you can add all of your devices through it. So let's say you buy 5 of these cameras, you just buy 5 of the regular ones that I have right here. You can look at them all through your app, you can switch through them and stuff like that. Quality on the app is pretty good. It's not the best quality in the world, but it's enough, but it's good enough to show you what's going on, especially when the lights are off, you know. So the camera, like I said, does work great at night, even with the quality. That's a huge part, like I said, so you can see what's going on at night. The camera comes with a bunch of other cool stuff too. It has motion sensors, so when people walk by you, it can alert you on your phone. You got it set up like that. And so it's also got little sensors that you can set up and put like on doors, so anytime a door opens, it'll alert you on your phone as well. So it's super sick. Like, let's say if you're someone who's not super serious, you know, you're not moving out, but you have little brothers, little sisters, or people in your room who shouldn't be in your room, you can set up for that as well. So again, huge shout out to them for sponsoring this video. There'll be a link to the top of the description if you guys want to check them out. Now let's just jump right back in the video. So let's talk about moving out. Where do I live right now? If you guys don't know, I live with my parents, which is terrible. I mean, I'm only 19, but it's just like, I shouldn't be living with my parents, but there's a couple reasons on why I do. If you guys have followed me for a little while, you guys do know I did have an apartment in California. Technically, I still have that apartment. I just don't live in it. Somebody else lives in it, but it's still my lease, if that makes sense. But yeah, it's a whole different story. That doesn't really matter. But I tried, and I didn't like it. Really, the whole thing is, in California, I really thought I was gonna like it. I actually didn't like it at all. It was like my whole dream, my whole life to live out there, and then I went there, and it wasn't the dream that I wanted to be at all. But so now I'm back in Mississippi. I love Mississippi. Unfortunately, like, I don't say I want to live in Mississippi forever, but you know, when I grow up, I definitely want to have a house here and then a house wherever it is I want to live. Just because a lot of my family's down here, and you know, I may not seem like the biggest family person, but I do like being around my family sometimes. So there is that. So why am I not moving out right now? Well, really, I just don't know what I'm doing with my life. I just bought a brand new 2017 Jeep Wrangler in cash instead of buying a house, which I can't buy a house for 40 grand, but I could have put that down on a house, but I didn't. Instead, I bought a Jeep in cash. Before that, I had my Mustang. I did not buy my Mustang in cash, but I paid it off in like 6 months, which also could have been a down payment on a house, but instead I live with my parents. But moving on from there, really, I think I'm gonna get an apartment. Depending on if I go to school and where I go to school. I know I've been preaching like forever, ever since I started making, even when I was making no money on social media, my whole thing was, I don't want to go to school. College is a waste of money, you know. I didn't even deserve to graduate high school, but I still did. I literally never wrote a paper in my entire life. I had someone else always do it for me. I had someone do my homework, do everything for me in class so I could pass, so I could graduate high school, and I still did. And it was just that easy. But now college is like the whole different, like college is like oh, I can't have someone do everything for me, it's just not gonna work. And it's not just because I'm lazy, it's just like I don't feel like I necessarily need college, because like how my social media's been going, I make more money than people with college degrees. I know social media isn't gonna last forever. I'm not stupid. Like, I know right now my social media career, it was up here and now we're about right here, but we're slowly going down. Like, I get that, and I know that, you know, I'm not always gonna make money off of this, but I've been doing it since like 9th grade. I've been chilling and I love it, but I also know that, you know, it's gonna end, and you know, I wanna do some type of business thing. I wanna own several businesses so I can, you know, have one that when that one, you know, hits the ground, at least I have 5 others that are doing okay. I wanna do real estate. I wanna do a bunch of other crazy stuff, but you know, that's also another story for another video. But that's just kind of where I'm at in life right now. That's just kind of, you know, why I haven't decided like to get an apartment, because I kind of do want to go to school now, even after telling you guys all of that, like that you guys know that I've been preaching my whole life that I don't want to go to school. But here's the only reason why I want to go to school. My school is paid for, so I feel like I should go, because if I don't go while it's paid for, and then, you know, 5 years from now when it's not paid for, I might want to go, I might have to go, because, you know, obviously the social media thing is going to die out, and then, you know, who knows, 5 years from now, maybe, you know, social media thing is just now dying out, which I don't think I'm going to hang on for that long in all honesty, but maybe whatever companies I try to start up, they just didn't work, so I need to go to school, I need to get a business degree, I need to get a degree in marketing, whatever it is I'm going to do, but then now I have to pay for the school, so I either have to take money that I already have, or I have to pull out student loans and be in debt for however long it's gonna be. So that's a huge no that I don't wanna do, and I know that if I don't go now, I'll probably never make myself go and pay for it. So that's the only part that's really pushing me towards going to school, is just because I feel like I might eventually have to go, or might need to go. And it's also like, you know, I guess as I've gotten a little bit older, I've gotten a little bit smarter, not, you know, the naive, you know, oh, I'm 19 and I have millions of followers and I make money because I post pictures on Instagram. I think that ego is kind of, you know, getting a little bit smaller. I'm getting a little bit smarter, realizing that, you know, even if I just go to school, I just get, you know, some type of degree, it's at least something to fall back on. Versus, you know, when the social media thing dies, I have nothing to fall back on. I have a college diploma, barely. That's what I have if I don't go to college and the social media thing dies and I just don't do anything. I don't start any company, I don't start any businesses or anything like that. I'm just there. And I really don't want to be in that situation, and I don't think I'm going to, because I'm working hard. I've started some companies, I'm doing little stuff in the background. I don't really share, you know, that side of stuff that I've been doing on social media, because like social media, it's like I have teenage fans and some that are older that have been watching me forever. Like you just hear about my life, you want to hear stories and stuff like that, and that's kind of what I do. I don't go into that whole boring stuff. Now I did make a video, I don't know if it's up yet, but I did make one about a new company that I started up. If it's not up, or if it is up or it's not up, look up for it. I don't know, it'll be up sooner or later if it's not already up. But yeah, but I don't know. I don't even know where I'm going. I'm just all over the place in this video. It's been 10 minutes. I know I'm gonna cut it up so it's not really probably 10 minutes now, but I'm just talking. I don't even know what I'm talking. The objective of this video is to talk about me moving out. So back to that. If I go to school, obviously I'm gonna move out where I'm going and go to school. If I do go to school, you're supposed to stay in dorms when you're a freshman. There's no way I can stay in a dorm, so I guess I'll pay for a dorm and an apartment, because I just can't stay in a dorm. There's no way that would work. So there's that. So 2 schools I go to is either Ole Miss or Mississippi State. Huge rivalry schools. Like it's probably shocking people who are from where I am that are hearing me say that I'm gonna go to that school or that school. Like, I'm not dead set on one school, but in all honesty, I don't really care. My family wants me to go to Ole Miss because my sister went to Ole Miss. Oh, that's wrong. My family wants me to go to State because my sister went to State, but my whole family before she went to State was super diehard Ole Miss fans, and then my sister switched up, so everybody switched up, and then that's that. My hat is Ole Miss colors, but I mean, that's just a coincidence. I wear this hat like every day. The thing is, if I go to Oxford, I know I'm not going to try hard in school. I know way too many people in Oxford. Oxford's too much of a party school for me to pay attention. But, you know, same thing as Starkville. I know a lot of people in Starkville, and Starkville is, you know, it may not be the party school, but no matter which school I go to, there's parties. I know people who are there. I know people who are going to be partying. So it's just like, either way, I'm still gonna have to have some type of self-control. But I feel like if I go to Oxford, it's just like I'm saying, oh, I'm going to Oxford, I'm ready to get shit-faced every night. Tuesday night, turn up, line of coke. Not really, I'm just playing around. I know someone watches this video, you're taking it serious. No, I don't do cocaine. Chill out. But so honestly, I'm like not leaning towards either school. Like, I honestly don't care, but whichever school I go to, obviously that's where I would get an apartment at. But there's a bigger thing in all of this. I'm 19 years old. I don't know how to do my own laundry. I don't know how to do laundry. I don't know how to do dishes. I'm not a slob. Like, that's debatable. Some people say if you follow me on Snapchat, but I keep my room and stuff and my Jeep pretty clean, just because it bothers me when it gets to a certain point of too dirty. It bothers me, so I will go ahead and I will clean it. I don't keep like food and stuff out. That grosses me out too. And it's like same thing with my bathroom. I share a bathroom with my brother. You know, he's 18, I'm 19. You know, obviously we're kind of pigs sometimes. It doesn't bother him at all, but when there's so much clothes piled up and you know the countertop is just full with shit, it bothers me. So I'll go in there, I'll clean the whole thing by myself, just because that bothers me sometimes. So it's not that so I can move out, I can clean up after myself. I just can't do laundry. I don't know how to work a dishwasher, and I can make mac and cheese, but that's about it. I can't cook. I eat out like literally 3 or 4 times a day. That's not even an exaggeration, and half the time my mom cooks and I still go out and eat. So if I'm living on my own, I'm most definitely gonna be eating out 3 or 4 times a day, which is super unhealthy, but it's not like that's not anything I'm already doing. But if I guess if I really needed to learn how to cook, I could learn how to do it, or I'd get like those frozen food things that have like a whole meal and just stick them in the microwave if I really wanted to. I guess I could learn all that, but I'm not really looking forward to that shit. Like, I grew up with a stay-at-home mom and maids. Now, I know I just sound like a spoiled ass bitch, but our maids weren't like real maids. They come like twice a week and they would just clean the house to take the load off my mom, because my mom was raising 4 kids. She was a stay-at-home mom. So that's what we did. We had maids that come through, and that wasn't my whole life. That was just parts of my life that we had maids. But I've always had a stay-at-home mom. So it was just like, you know, I never had to do my own laundry because I come home and my room was clean. My bed was made, my laundry was done. We really didn't do chores growing up either. Again, my mom was a stay-at-home mom. She did all the dishes, she cleaned, she took out the trash, she did all that stuff. So I never really had to learn how to clean dishes. I mean, I can't imagine it's too hard to put shit in the dishwasher, but I really don't want to learn. So if I move out, this is my conclusion. I'm living off fast food and paper plates, and that's what I did when I was in California. I didn't have dishes. So I literally didn't do dishes. I had someone else come and do my laundry for me, and I didn't have dishes. I ate off paper plates and fast food. That is what I did, and that's probably what I'm gonna do too when I move out. So I know anybody who has any little bit of brain watching this video, they're wondering why, if I had $40,000 in the bank, why I would not buy a house versus buying a Jeep. I mean, I want to buy a house. I want to own like 10 different houses. I want to rent houses. Like, if I were to buy a house right now in Mississippi, obviously I don't want to live here forever. Obviously the house that I can afford right now would not be the house that is like I want to live in, because I'm not rich yet. I said yet because I am going to be rich, because yes, I did say rich yet because I am going to be rich, because that's you got to have that mindset. If you don't have that mindset, you're never going to succeed in whatever you want. But contrary, just because the internet says I'm worth $3 million, I'm not worth $3 million. If I was, I wouldn't be living with my parents. I would have my mansion and have maids to take care of me instead of my mom. But I'm not worth $3 million like half the articles on the internet say. But moving on from there, if I bought a house right now, it wouldn't be the end of the world. But there's a few things on what stopped me from it, because I did. Everybody told me to buy a house and not buy a Jeep. Well, if I buy a house right now, I'm gonna be hella lonely. I'm single. I don't even have an effing dog. Just me in a house. It just wouldn't work. I mean, it might work, but it'd be kind of lonely, it'd be kind of scary. I can barely take care of myself as it is, let alone take care of a whole house. And you know, just getting the house, like having bills, that stresses me out. One of the reasons why I paid off my Mustang so fast, and one of the reasons why I paid for my Jeep. I don't like having bills, even though no matter what, you're gonna have cell phone bills, you're gonna have insurance, all that stuff. But the more bills, the more stressed out I get, just because my income, it's like 1 month I'll be, oh, I'm balling, let me buy another pair of Yeezys, and the next month it's like, oh, did I even make videos this month? And that's the thing. It all depends on how lazy I am, because I can literally make as much money as I want. I almost said I can make as much money as I want. That's not true, but if I make videos, I make money. If I don't make videos, if I don't do promo, I don't make money. That's how it works. And there's literally months that I don't make any posts. I don't post anything. I don't make videos, just because I'm in that mood, and I don't force myself to come on camera, go on Instagram and post and act like I'm happy, and I'm not. Not saying that I'm depressed and shit, but forcing myself to make videos and talk about random ass shit that I don't want to talk about, that shit just, I can't do it. I can't put on the fake ass smile and put it on the internet and pretend that I'm having a good time making this video when I'm not. Now, I love making videos and shit like that, and I always have, and I probably always will, but when it became a job, it became like, okay, this brand's gonna pay me $1,000 to wear their hat in this video, which Patagonia is not, but if you guys wanna sponsor me, hit me up. That's when it became a job. I was like, okay, cool, you guys wanna pay me to wear your stuff, you pay me this much and I'll do it. But then it became, oh, okay, you have to make this video on this day. It has to be posted at this time. You have to have this many shots of that thing and then all this other bullshit. It's not just me sitting in front of a camera and talking anymore. And that's what's killing the whole thing for me. I know people are like, okay, then don't do it for a job. Don't just post stuff like that. Well, what the hell am I gonna do? You want me to, you know, just shit money? That's not how the world works. This is my job. I made it my job, and I love it. I do, but it's just that whole point of me wanting to be my boss my whole entire life and not having to turn to anyone else and have them tell me what to do. Working with brands and stuff like that, you know, them telling me what to do is kind of like having a boss, and I hate that shit, and that's what just completely turns me off of all of this. Again, getting off topic, I'm just randomly fucking talking about bullshit. But like back to the house thing, you know, let's get back on topic. If I were to buy a house right now, obviously it wouldn't be the house I live in forever. It wouldn't be the house I probably even want to live in 3 years from now. But if I did, I could, you know, save it for now. I could sell it, probably not. That'd probably be dumb unless I bought it in like some new neighborhood that's up and coming, like gonna increase in value like crazy over the next couple of years. But other than that, you know, I'd buy it and it'd probably be a rental house, to be honest. And that's what I want. I want a shit ton of rental properties now. I mean, I don't shit money, so I'm not gonna have like 100, but like, you know, like 5 or 10, that would be sick. And that's what I would do if I bought a house right now. I'd buy it, I'd live in it, but like I said, I'm lonely as hell. I don't think I want to live in a house by myself right now. And then I'd rent it out to somebody else when I move into my next house or whatever it's gonna be. And then I'd probably do the same thing with that effing house, because I don't want a mansion, and I don't think I'm gonna have a mansion in the next like 5 years unless shit just starts popping, which it might, who knows. But yeah. Alright, so this video is just like all over the place, like I don't even know what I'm talking about anymore. So let's just sum up why I haven't moved out. I'm a man child, can't take care of myself. 2, I'm scared of being lonely. Wherever I do go to school, I'm gonna have a roommate, so I'm not gonna be lonely, and I'll be surrounded by a shit ton of people I know. What kind of sucks right now is most people I know, they're off at school. I was going to Oxford and Starkville like every other weekend just to hang out with people because it's lonely as hell here. Now I have people here, but I was going there because that's where everybody was. I kind of got over that. I'm like, okay, I don't give a fuck anymore. I would just be lonely. So there's that. So the lonely thing, it'll be fixed if I get an apartment, if I do go to school, which I probably should. I should make a whole video on that too, but I mean, I don't know yet. I really should though. I hate not being the egotistical, dumb kid anymore. I hate kind of, you know, making good decisions. It kind of bothers me. But moving on from there, you know, I'll be lonely unless I go to school. 2, I'm a man child, so I'm gonna need a girl to take care of me most likely, which probably wouldn't be that hard, to be honest. I did it in California. But 3, that's about it. I mean, honestly, no matter where I go right now, I'm renting a place. I'm not buying a house, no matter how smart it would be or people think it would be. I don't want to buy a house. I don't want that responsibility right now. I want to, you know, take the money I have, keep it in the bank. I love having money in the bank, so I don't have to stress out about anything. And I want to take that money and make more money. That's the end goal here. And now a house, you know, some people argue, oh, yeah, that's more money, but or I can take, you know, a little bit of money and buy me a little bit of Bitcoin, make me a little bit more money, because I'm already doing that. Bitcoin, if you guys know what Bitcoin is, probably not. You're probably too young, or you don't care, or you're 19 like most 19-year-olds and don't know what the fuck a Bitcoin is. But I mean, I'm taking the money I make off social media, I'm using it to make more money. That's the end goal of how I made social media my job. My end goal was, I want to make social media my job. I'm going to take the money from it. I'm going to start some type of company. I'm going to invest in stocks, which I tried and I failed. I'm still messing with it, but it's not like a promising income. And it's probably never going to be, but like Bitcoin and stuff like that, it's kind of like gambling when you mess with Bitcoin and stuff, but it's just like you take money that, you know, you don't care if you lose. I mean, you care if you lose money, but it's just like, if you lose it, it's not gonna be the end of the world, and that's what you should be doing. And that's what I've been doing with the social media stuff while I've been saving money. It's like, I have money in the bank. If I lose this money, it's not gonna be the end of the world, but I could put it into Bitcoin. I could easily double my money. Now, right now that Bitcoin's worth $8,000, I wouldn't advise any of you to go out there and buy it unless you do. You have lots of money in the bank. I'm guessing my audience probably doesn't have that, so don't even worry about that, but that's just the end goal. Take the money I make off social media and use it to buy rental houses, buy a strip mall, buy a strip mall with 10 bays, rent out each bay for $2 grand a month. You know, obviously I'm not gonna buy a $500,000 strip mall in cash, but if I rent out all 10 bays for $2 grand a month, I'm easily making the loan on the strip mall every month and making enough profit to maintain it and still be happy and make enough profit. That's the end goal. That's my mindset. Take money to make money. And unfortunately, that's really how the world works. I mean, you're just not gonna wake up and someone's gonna be like, hey, here's $1 million, go start a company. I'm not Donald Trump, unfortunately. But, you know, like I said, I started a couple companies, you know, I'm not losing money, I'm not making thousands of dollars. You know, we'll just put it at that. But I'm trying out here. I don't know why we're talking about this when this video's up moving out. I am gonna move out though. Hopefully by the end of this year. Wait, that's a lie, it's about to be the next year. Hopefully before the end of 2018, I will be moved out. I should be in school. That's really what I didn't want to say, but I'm probably going to school. I don't even want to talk about this anymore. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. Huge shout out to Viper Cams for sponsoring this video. Like I said, they'll be linked at the top of the description if you guys want to check them out. I don't even know if you guys made it to this far in the video. Send me a Snapchat of this. I cannot believe you watched me just rant about this randomest shit. I was supposed to be talking about moving out, and I'm talking about why I'm not liking making videos anymore, just about the randomest shit. And that's why I love YouTube, because for some reason you guys love this shit. I'm ending the video because I'm still ranting. So goodbye YouTube, goodbye.